Sometimes just you shut up and listen. What I've learned in my, 44 years of existence and many mistakes and many triumphs are, you have three parts to a relationship. You have one partner, you have the other partner, and then you have the third entity. And the third entity is the relationship, you know? And that was something that was hard for me to really understand because, being a man and you always want to, and being a high performing entrepreneur and all that shit, we're wired to fix. Sometimes just you shut up and listen. And what I didn't realize and I learned is that's just a small part of it. One, you have to pour in for you have to pour in for your partner. And then you have to pour into that third entity. That third entity is what the relationship represents. And man, when I really adopted that mindset and really poured into that, and like really thought about what that means, because I've got my perspective, right? And come to find out, they are not the fucking thing.
Yeah, a lot of times they're not.
We came into this, hey, we know what we want, we know where we want to go, and then as time goes by, as time goes on, people evolve. But then once we started pouring into the third entity and started having those conversations and started saying, hey, this is what we really want it to look like. This is what we really don't want it to look like.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm willing to give up this for that, but I am willing to compromise for this, and stuff
important.
like that. It really catapulted the way that my relationship it looks, and ultimately any kind of, and I never give advice, I just share my mistakes. They were like, we come back like, what the fuck were we talking about and arguing about? But once we started really diving into that third entity, and pouring into that, it really helped out.